Today we are on page 7, exercise 8. Raise your hand if you can tell me what key are we in today. Hannah?
G.
We're in the key of G, and altos. What are you going to start on? Do. And sopranos, what are you going to start on? Me. Now, I want you to notice.
There's a lot of rest.
There are a lot of rests. That's exactly right, Kat. And they look like this. And what kind of rest is this? Raise your hand. Miley?
Quarter rest.
A quarter rest. And who can tell me how many beats a quarter rest receives? Alyssa?
1.
1 beat. Excellent. Okay? Now, what else do we know of that has the name quarter in it and gets 1 beat?
Quarter note?
A quarter note. Okay? So they both share the name quarter, and that tells us that they get 1 beat, and the quarter note looks like this. Okay? So every time we have one of those quarter rests, we are going to just barely touch our shoulder to hold the place of the beat so that we don't skip ahead and start reading it too far ahead of the beat. Okay? So every time you have one of those rests, you're just going to touch your shoulder. You're not going to pat it, do anything that's going to make noise. We're just going to touch our shoulder to hold the place beat. Okay? All right, here we go. Do and me. 1 and 2 and chanting, ready, go.
Do.
Rest.
Re.
Stop. What is your second note? Fa. I heard weirdness.
I heard like.
Okay, let's do that again. Do and me. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, go.
Do. Re.
So, la, so, mi.
Re. Mi. So. Mi. Do. Re. Mi. Re.
Mi, so, la. Now, sopranos, I want you to look at measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find measure 6. What is that measure? It starts on so. Let's chant that measure together. Ready, go. So, mi, so, la. Good, that kind of caught you off guard, right? Let's do that one more time. Ready, go. So, mi, so, la. There you go. So be ready for that measure whenever you get there. Now here's the other tricky thing, and you're going to discover this while you're audiating. Having these big gaps in between your notes makes it harder for you to look at it and determine, am I stepping or am I skipping? Have you already figured that out? Okay? So what you kind of have to do is in your mind just kind of squish those things closer together than they really are so that you can decipher really quickly, is it a step or is it a skip? And what you really have to be able to do is try to see the whole measure at the same time. Okay, there's typically only 2 notes in a measure, so if there's a rest in there, right? If there's a rest in between the first and second note, there you've only got 2 notes in there. So really try to see the whole measure all at once and squish those 2 notes a little bit closer together so you can see, am I stepping or am I skipping? But what are we definitely going to have to do today? We're definitely going to have to what?
Read ahead.
Yes, we are definitely going to have to read ahead. Good job, Macy. Okay, now let's audiate. Here's what do sounds like.
It's a high note.
Don't blurt out in the middle of sight reading. Here we go. Audiating the broken chord. Comes sopranos. Be ready. Very good, all right. So sopranos, I want us to audiate measure 6. Let's audiate it, okay? So let's use a broken chord to hear so. Ready? Look at measure 6. Audiate. Here, just follow my hand signs. Ready? Do that again. Good. Now this time we're going to add the la in. Ready? Can you hear that now? Very good. Be ready for that. Okay? Altos, yours. Yeah, not a lot of like tricky stuff. You just gotta, there's a lot of time for you to forget because of the rest, what the note before sounded like. So hang on to it in your mind, even though you're resting. Hold on to those pitches so that you can get to the next one. Everybody's gonna need to do that, okay? Here we go. Singing out loud. That was really good. Can we do it one more time and you just sing louder?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, let's do it one more time. Do, mi, and. Yes. Good job.